Peace, Cubs. Welcome and welcome back again. It's time to step into the lion's den. Today I'm going to be doing a reading on NCT's Chen-Le. I don't know if that's how you say his name. Chen-Le. Channel. Not sure. But I'm going to be doing a reading on this young man. And as you all know, we always start off our readings, especially for people I've never read on before, with the Caroline Myss archetype cards. You can find these on Amazon. I will be doing a personality reading. These cards come in two forms. Really, I read them in three, but two forms: upright and reverse position. They have a meaning for both sides. If your cards are in reverse, that means we're going to be talking about how these are in reverse, a negative aspect of one's personality traits. Okay, so if you don't want to see the negative about your beloved idol, please skip past this part of the reading. I have no idea who Chen-Le is. I do know, I believe he's in NCT Dream, and I think he's a member with a dolphin laugh. Literally, that's all I know about him. I think I also know he may be a Chinese member. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't know. But why am I getting so much negative for him? Yeah, but that's the only thing I know about him. I've only seen him once, which was literally in a laughing compilation something. And I think people really liked his laugh, and that was the only thing that's literally the only thing I know about him. So we're going to go ahead and read what we have here. Oh, this is not turned over. He has a lot of cards in reverse. So again, before I start reading, if you do not want to hear about the negative traits of your idol, please, please, please skip to, I don't know what mark it is, but skip until you don't see the personality cards anymore. So we're going to start off with the first card, which is Hermit in the reverse. It says, withdraws from society out of fear of negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. So I'm kind of seeing a bit of cowardice, especially over here with victim. And reverse, I'm definitely seeing a bit of cowardice that is here. It's not bad, but that means it kind of worries me. It makes me feel like he has potentially to have been bullied before. And so there's a fear of people that is around him. There's a fear of people. Addict in reverse. It says compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have an authority over your inner spirit. I feel like he's used as a tool. I feel like he's used as a tool, like almost like people. Is he not Korean? I mean, I get the name, but Chen is also has a Chinese name, and he is very much Korean. Is he not Korean? Because I feel like people will use him to say and do things to other people. Like they'll make him say and do things to other people, like hurtful things, like, oh, say this or do that to other people, and he'll do it to gain favor and and to have people like him. So yeah, we also have King. It says enlightened, benevolent leader benefiting those in your charge. He does seem like, it seems like when he's put in a role where he has to be the leader, where he has to be in charge, he is very good at it. But when he's put in spaces where he's not in charge, I feel like he could become very cowardice. Very easily manipulated, and I'm using that word lightly because it's not like he doesn't know better, and it's not like he can't say no, but he will say no. So his willpower, I'm seeing, is very weak when it comes to sort of like certain people, like older people. I don't know why I want to say Kai, because I keep seeing Kai. They probably have absolutely no relations, but I don't know. Kai was on my mind, so I guess Kai. But like just using him as an example, let's say Kai whispers to him and say, hey, go call so-and-so this word. And it could be a rude term in Korean, or it could just be something rude. Go do it, or I'm not going to be your friend. You know, like really, really childish kind of petty stuff like that. That's what I'm seeing, you know, this addict. It's kind of making me see like people and his people around him, like having him do things and him just doing it. because either one, he thinks it's funny, two, he can use somebody as an excuse. Well, they told me to do it, and you know, they're older than me, like, kind of thing. Like this, like, just kind of giving into certain things as long as he knows he has a excuse. I also feel like he has like he's like sly like a fox. You know what I mean? Like very, very sly in a sense, like sneaky. I don't know why, but okay. We have victim in reverse, and it says playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. Like even with this card, if this were upright, you could see them pushing back like the sort of waves. So it's in reverse. So it's like he's unable to stop people from coming into his energy and disrupting his peace. It's very difficult for him. Even if it may seem like it's very easy for him, it's actually really not. I don't know anything about this kid. If y'all want to leave some, you know, notes down in the comment, that would be great. We have lover in the shadow. It says obsessive passion that harms others or selfless or self-destructive devotion. So remember what I was saying up here where I felt like he would like listen to people who would tell him to do horrible things, especially if they're older or if they have more power. He'll listen to them in order to gain favor. I feel like this is a part of that. Like he's kind of like, okay, well, if you say, you know, you'll like me if I do this, I'll go ahead and do this. Or if you say you're gonna, you know, you're gonna have my back if I do this thing, okay, I'll do it. Like that's what I'm seeing, and of course, it's to the detriment of his own well-being. I don't know if this is something that he continues to do, or if there's something that he did so much when he was younger or like first in there that it has already permanently scarred his image within the company. Okay. Last, we have guide in reverse. It says places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. Now, what did we just discuss? Now, yes, this one also talks about financial gain, but also this is talking about he will place some sort of gain in general over being morally correct. If he can gain something, or if he feels like he can gain something from doing things that may not be so great, he's going to do it. If you can prove to him or tell him and prove to him that you can offer him something for his services of whatever it may be, picking on this person or saying something or doing something, whatever it is, if you can prove to him that you can be of use to him, he's going to do it. And he'll throw away his morals to do so. And that's what we have here. Overall, I'm not trying to be offensive when I say this, but it's giving me cowardice. And sly fox. Okay. Because like I said, it's like he knows better and he uses manipulation as an excuse to not take responsibility. And you know what, that shows even with the victim in reverse. It's like he's not a victim because he's done these things willingly and knowingly. Okay, let me actually read these cards. So we have, which is in reverse, actually. Don't be afraid to sing. And this card is confidence. It comes with time and practice. So how I was saying, cowardice. So it's like he does have potential to grow if he's not already in the growing stage. Because like I said, I don't know if this is something that was born from his past behavior. Even if he's different now, these behavior patterns are so, like how an addict is in reverse. These behavior patterns are so ingrained in him, and what he's done in the past is so stuck with his image for the people who knew him that it's a part of who he is now. Like you can't change that. We have, like I said, we have confidence here. So he is going to grow from this confidence. So if you look at this picture and you look at this picture and then you look at this picture, they kind of have something in common, don't they? the fetal position, the sort of self-protecting, your like kind of protecting yourself and trying to protect your energy, to which he's not very good at. He just lets anybody come in and do whatever they want and mess with who, you know, he is or who he could be. So yeah. The other card is Spaceship, Don't Be Afraid to Sing. In reverse, I feel like it's both telling him not to be afraid to be who he is. But in this concept, singing is also a term that you can use for telling or like snitching. So like, I think this in itself is a small warning that if there is something that happened or something that he did and maybe he feels bad about it, or maybe he wants to confess that he did it, unfortunately, he shouldn't do that. Unfortunately, at this point, it's something that he would have to take an L on, and he should not actually fess up to something that he may have done to hurt somebody or just offend somebody. He should not. The best advice is to let it go, take the L, or, you know, keep walking, because whatever it is I think it may backfire on him if he confesses to something that he may have done, even if it's for him to become a better person and just to be like, hey, I'm sorry. Just, he needs to let it go. Okay. This is a personality reading, by the way. I've changed how you can purchase readings from me. Please go actually to my Patreon and click on personality reading to purchase your personality reading. Once you click and purchase it, just go ahead and email me and let me know. Not email me. You can message me if you want and let me know. But I am notified once you purchase a personality reading anyway. So it's a lot easier for me to get it. How do I put it? It's a lot easier for me to keep track of. My email is a bit scattered and messed up. So Patreon is so much easier for you to get your reading done quicker and more efficient way. Also, while you actually wait for your reading, you have full access to all of my Patreon exclusive videos, including ship readings and scandals. So maybe think about that. Okay. Next, I'm going to be using, I don't know why, my Energy Oracle deck. And then I'm going to pull something from my romance card. I don't know why. I'm just going to go with the flow of things. Let's go ahead and finish checking on Chen-Le and see what's going on with him. Yeah, guys, look at this. Anxiety. It goes with all the cards that I was showing you before. Door to personal healing and happiness and storm warning. He was the one who got all the storms, right? Did he get storms? No. Somebody else. Yeah, door to personal happiness and healing. And we also have storm warning, and we also have financial constraints in reverse. I'm going to pull these last two cards. Okay. So, even with his confidence, like I said, Chen-Le is, I hope I'm saying his name right, is going to grow, is going to evolve. He is opening this door to his own happiness and his own personal healing. But there does seem to be this roadblock of this storm that's going to mess his stuff up. So, sorry for drinking so loudly. I'm burning so much stuff that the smoke is like getting in my throat. But, he may hit a roadblock. He may mess up and hit a roadblock so hard that it really messes up all of his plans. It's going to be something like he's like, dang, I didn't think that one through. So I don't know what decision he's going to have to make here. This decision, and I have at the garden gate. Okay, so this is going to be some decision to either leave the protection of somebody that he's working for. I know this sounds like some sort of gang-related stuff, but like it's very cliquish, like very clicky, like he has a clique, and he's going to mess up in that clique. And once he does, it's like, dang, what do I do? Now it's like, I don't know, like I'm pretty sure they hate me or they're going to get back to me, back at me some way. So I either leave the group, like leave the clique, not the group as in the group that he's in, but like leave this clique and find somebody else to protect me, or find somebody else to cling to, or, you know, I stay and I just take whatever they give me. And I guess that's where this came through from, where I was like, you know, whatever this is that he did wrong, he shouldn't fess up to it, because it's going to backfire badly. And I think he is going to eventually, like, trust somebody too much, or trust his clique too much, and be like, yeah, you know, that thing where we had to do this or that, it was my fault because they, you know, someone told me to do this, so we had to stay later or something like that. Whatever it is, he may actually trust the people around him too much and apologize, and that's gonna mess his stuff up. So, like, it's very Mean Girl-like, the way things run over here, I guess, in SM. It's very Mean Girl. It's very clique. And, like, even the boys, they're all mean girls. They're all mean. It don't matter what gender you are, you're a mean girl. In SM, you're a mean girl. And it's just really who's the meanest and the baddest of them all. It's really that kind of thing, okay? So, that's what's going on with Chen-Le. This is an oracle reading if you would like that. Those are also on my Patreon. Please go ahead and click on oracle reading. I'm notified that you purchased a reading, and I get to your reading within that week. Unless on the weekend. I don't work on the weekends. I don't work on the weekends. So if you purchase something Friday, I will start, like, your week starts on Monday. So give me those 5 days to get your stuff completed. I take my breaks on the weekend. And then again, not really, because I go live. So, yeah. But I'm not doing readings on the weekend. Why is it getting darker? Okay, anyway. Yeah, that's what we have for Chen-Le. I'm going to end it there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna randomly pull a romance card for no reason, just to see how he's doing in the romance area, I guess. I don't really care personally. Is he religious? I don't know if he's religious, but, you know, that may be something that blocks him. We also have free yourself. So, yeah, he seems to be, if he is religious, he seems to be confined in some sort of cage. If he's not religious, he may, I don't know what his sexuality may be, not guessing, but he may feel like, you know, whatever it is, it's wrong, and he can't really break out of that. So I don't, you know, see him having any relationships right now. So yeah, don't know why I pulled that. I personally don't care. I don't even know how old this dude is. But luckily we didn't get anything intense, so... Alright, that's all I have. I love you all so much. I'll see you again in the lion's den. Bye, Cubs.